My life is the crown, and yours is politics, and I will not trade one prison for another.
I'm sorry that I looked at Mrs. Riley and lightly grazed her left tit, all right?
616, I got a missed call from your bitch.
As a new writer, I keep these 5 sticky notes on my desk with common problems that I have as a newbie, so I wanted to go over them in case they help you out as a new author. All these sticky notes are from information that I learned in these 2 books that I read recently, except for this one, so let's start with that one. So here's how you put the adjectives in order before a noun. Now this is for US writing. UK writing is a little bit different. I think somewhere in the middle these are switched a little bit, but this is how you would do it for US writing. So if you had 5 dragons and they were green and they were angry, you would say, I have 5 angry, because angry is an opinion, green dragons. So anyway, this just helps me because I can't remember the exact order, especially in the middle, so I just keep it here so I can look at it. This one, you may be like, hey, duh, that makes sense. But if you've got 2 things going on, they have to exist logically. So grabbing his keys, Bob stormed to the door. You can do both of those things at the same time. But with this, like jumping away from the truck, Bob ran into the drugstore. So that doesn't really make sense. You've got to make sure your actions can coexist. And it is recommended through one of these books to only use this one time in a section and otherwise use a conjunction in your sentences instead of doing it like this. These next 3 are on commas, which I didn't think I would struggle with as much as I do, but apparently I do because I learned that I was doing some of it wrong. So here we go. Commas between adjectives. So you have 2 adjectives, only use a comma where you can substitute a conjunction like and or but, or where they can be swapped and still make sense. So a modern fuel-efficient car, you can switch that around to say a fuel-efficient modern car, still talking about the same thing, or you can add a conjunction, a modern and fuel-efficient car. So that is when you would use a comma, when you can do those 2 things. Here are the 2 that I have to look at all the time, which you may see these and be like, hey, dummy, you should know that, but honestly, I don't remember it. So here's the acronym fanboys you've probably heard of. These are all your typical conjunctions. So use a comma before one of these if they separate 2 independent clauses. So I was late for my flight, comma, but I still made it onto the plane. So each of these can stand alone. I was late for my flight and I still made it onto the plane. So you would use a comma when you put a conjunction there. The second one talks about if either one of the phrases on either side of the conjunction is not a complete sentence, then you don't have to use a comma. So I missed my flight is a complete sentence, but after this conjunction, caught the train instead is not a complete sentence. So you would not use a comma there. Anyway, I just hope this helps if you're a newbie like me.
What a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney.
What a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney.
What a bunch of hippie.
I think I found my new obsession for plotting. Just look at how all the dots connect. And it's completely free.
This is 100% your look, Connie baby.
Let's get it crunk up on up, fun up on up in this. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's new, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it, it's it's cool summer. It's cool, that's when I tell him no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cool.
I don't know what it looked like for you, but this is what healing my inner child looks like. And damn, it looked good.
And tell me